Hey, Eric here, your daily source for bold and beautiful spoilers, recaps, and news. Let's dive in.
Welcome back to B&B for Phone, your absolute favorite spot for soap drama. Today is a beautiful, drama-filled day, and we have a jaw-dropping storyline to dissect. Grab your favorite snack and get comfortable, because the tension between the Logans and the Forresters is about to hit a boiling point. Let's dive right in. Listen, guys, we need to talk about the absolute bombshell that is about to drop on Forrester Creations. Are you ready for this? The bold and the beautiful spoilers are heavily teasing that Hope Logan is about to do the unthinkable. She is gearing up to hand in her official letter of resignation to Steffy Forrester. Can you believe it? After years of pouring her heart, her soul, and her entire identity into Hope for the future, our girl is finally packing up her desk and walking out the door. But here's the kicker. She isn't just leaving to go find herself on some remote island. Oh no, she is leaving to join a brand new, highly competitive fashion house simply named Logan. That's right. A brand new fashion label is rising from the ashes, and it is going to cause an absolute earthquake in the industry. Now, let's be real for a second and look at the history here. The spoilers suggest that this new Logan brand is stepping up to the plate to find the next hot designer, and it's causing massive trouble for Forrester Creations right from the start. We all know that Eric Forrester has always had a massive soft spot for the Logan women. The lore of this show runs so deep. The fact that a standalone Logan brand is emerging to challenge the Forrester monopoly is poetic justice. For decades, the Logans have been the muses, the models, and the emotional backbone of Forrester Creations, but they have never truly owned the throne. I think this is a huge mistake for Steffy to underestimate them, because a fully independent Logan fashion house is exactly the kind of legacy-shifting plot twist we have been begging for. And you won't believe who is pulling the strings behind the scenes. Liam Spencer. Yes, the Waffle King himself is actually using his brain for business instead of just bouncing between women. Liam is the one pitching the brilliant idea of bringing Hope's fashion vision over to the new Logan brand. A lot of fans think Liam is just doing this to stay in Hope's orbit, but I'm telling you, it's definitely a calculated business move to stick it to the Forresters. Liam knows that Steffy has been treating Hope like a second-class citizen at the office. By pulling Hope away and setting her up as the face of Logan, Liam is effectively declaring war on Steffy's empire. What do you guys think? Is Liam actually a business genius now, or is he just playing his usual manipulative games? Either way, I am totally here for it. But here's where the story gets incredibly fascinating. Hope is a lot of things. She is a visionary, a brand ambassador, an influencer, but she is not a trained fashion designer. She knows she cannot sketch a couture gown to save her life. She needs a raw, unfiltered talent to execute her vision and make the Logan brand an overnight sensation. So, who does she turn to? Her brother Deke. That's crazy. Deke is stepping up to the plate to be the lead designer for Hope's new line. This is the ultimate slow burn character elevation. We have been watching Deke over at Il Giardino, wiping down tables, showing off his paycheck to Dylan, and dodging his ex-boyfriend Remy. Now, he is about to become the hottest new designer in Los Angeles. Let's unpack Deke for a minute, because this is the value-add analysis you guys come to B&B for Phone to hear. Deke is Deacon Sharp's son. He has that gritty, underdog Sharp DNA running through his veins, while the Forrester kids like R, Jay, and Steffy were born with silver spoons in their mouths, handed executive titles just for sharing a last name. Deke has been working in the real world. He just told Dylan the other day that he still believes love conquers all, even though he's heartbroken over Remy. He has deep, raw emotions, and in the fashion world, raw emotion translates to groundbreaking art. Imagine Deke channeling all that heartbreak, all that longing, and all that sharp ambition into a debut fashion collection. He and Hope are going to be an unstoppable sibling duo. The Forresters won't know what hit them. Now, let's pivot to the absolute best part of this entire storyline. Steffy Forrester's impending meltdown. I am not going to lie, my personal bias is showing here, but I cannot wait to see Steffy knocked off her high horse. Steffy has been insufferable lately, acting like she is the supreme ruler of the universe. She constantly belittles Hope's contributions, treating Hope for the future like a charity project rather than a massive cash cow. When Hope walks into that CEO office and drops her resignation letter on Steffy's desk, it is going to be a cinematic masterpiece. Steffy is going to be absolutely blindsided. She is so busy assuming that Hope will just take whatever crumbs she throws at her that she never anticipated Hope actually having the backbone to walk away. And think about the timing of this, guys. Steffy is already drowning in inter-office warfare. According to our timeline, Forrester Creations is currently a toxic wasteland. Ivy Forrester is running around manipulating everyone, hiding letters, and trying to destroy Will and Elektra's relationship. Elektra is literally threatening to quit if Steffy doesn't fire Ivy. Jay and Will are getting into physical scuffles in the middle of the office. Steffy is losing control of her own company. If Elektra quits, and then Hope resigns, taking her massive fan base and her brilliant brother Deke to a rival Logan brand, Forrester Creations is going to be left with nothing but Ivy's poison and Jay's massive ego. It is a total disaster for Steffy, and honestly, she deserves it for letting the company turn into a circus. The psychological warfare between Hope and Steffy is what makes this a true legacy storyline. This isn't just about clothes, it is about respect. For years, Steffy has channeled her grandmother, Stephanie Forrester, looking down her nose at the Logans. Stephanie used to call Brooke the slut from the valley, and Steffy has inherited that exact same elitist mentality when dealing with Hope. But Hope is finally breaking the cycle. By leaving Forrester Creations, Hope is saying, I don't need your validation, your money, or your name to be successful. That is going to infuriate Steffy more than anything else. Steffy needs Hope to be subservient to feel powerful. Without Hope to kick around, Steffy is going to have to face her own deep-seated insecurities. Let's visualize how this explosive scene is going to play out. Imagine Hope walking into the main office, wearing a killer power suit, probably an early sketch of Deke's. Steffy is sitting behind the desk, rolling her eyes, probably about to complain about the budget for Hope's line again. But instead of arguing, Hope just smiles, calmly places the envelope on the desk, and says, I'm done. Steffy will scoff, thinking it's a bluff. You're quitting? Where are you going to go, Hope? You are nothing without Forrester. And that is when Hope will deliver the ultimate mic drop. I'm going to Logan. And I'm taking the future of fashion with me. Chills, guys. Absolute chills. I can already hear the dramatic soap opera sting playing as the camera zooms in on Steffy's shocked face. The ripple effects of this move are going to be monumental across the entire canvas. How is Ridge going to react? He loves Hope, but he is fiercely protective of Steffy and Forrester Creations. And what about Brooke? Brooke is currently in a brutal boardroom war with her sister Katie over business decisions. Will Brooke drop her feud with Katie to support her daughter's new venture, or will this tear the Logan family apart even further? And let's not forget Deacon Sharp. Deacon is currently trying to build a life with Taylor Hayes, while dodging Sheila Carter's psychotic May sweeps plots. When Deacon finds out that his son Deke and his daughter Hope are teaming up to take down the Forresters, he is going to be so incredibly proud. The Sharp family is finally getting the respect they deserve in Los Angeles. I have a massive fan theory about where this is heading. I think the Logan brand is going to launch a debut collection that completely overshadows whatever Jay and Elektra are designing at Forrester. Jay has been relying on Massimo Morone's aggressive genes and Forrester nepotism, but Deke is going to bring pure, hungry, street-level passion to his designs. I predict we are going to see a massive fashion show showdown. Forrester Creations versus Logan. Steffy versus Hope. Jay versus Deke. It is going to be the biggest fashion war since the days of Sally Spectra stealing Eric's designs. I think this was a huge mistake on Steffy's part to let Hope slip through her fingers because she just created her own worst enemy. What do you guys think? Is Hope making the right decision by leaving the safety of Forrester Creations? Do you think Deke has what it takes to be a top-tier fashion designer? And most importantly, how loud is Steffi going to scream when she realizes she just lost her biggest asset? Drop your thoughts, your theories, and your wildest predictions in the comments below. You know I love reading them. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to B&B for Phone, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, keep the drama on the screen and out of your lives.
What do you guys think about today's drama? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for your daily dose of bold and beautiful news. See you in the next video.